Look around. The people on your team aren't performing to their potential. You know it. You feel it. You've tried pushing harder, micromanaging every detail, yelling about deadlines, but nothing sticks. The frustration is eating you alive, because deep down, you get it. That old way of control is killing everything you want to build. Creativity is stifled. Energy is drained. Ideas die before they breathe. And here's the brutal truth. No amount of pressure, no chain of command will spark the kind of innovation that lasts. You're stuck in a loop, watching your own vision slowly crumble, while everyone pretends it's fine. This is what happens when empowerment is missing. When leaders forget that people need agency, not orders, not permission, but genuine freedom to own their work. If you're waiting for someone to tell your team you can do this, you're already too late. Empowerment isn't an option anymore. It's the only way out of the quicksand. But it's not about just giving freedom or trusting more. It's about building a real system where every single person feels responsible for the outcome, where they don't just follow a roadmap, but write it, rewrite it, destroy it, rebuild it, and do it with fire in their veins. So, how do you do that? First, cut the crap about control. Stop obsessing over what people do every minute. Instead, obsess over the why behind what they're doing. Make sure everyone understands not just the goal, but the bigger story. Why what you build matters on a raw, practical level. When people connect their work to a purpose they own, empowerment starts to happen naturally. No one innovates when they're just punching a clock. Everyone innovates when they believe what they do moves the needle. Next, dismantle the fear of failure at the root. Empowerment is powerless where mistakes are punished. You've got to make it impossible for your team to fear failure. And that means creating a culture where screwing up is actually the best way to get smarter, faster, stronger, and where admitting you don't know something is a badge of courage, not weakness. This isn't some feel-good soft talk. It's brutal, because unless you build that kind of safety net, innovation will never take hold. People will hide, protect their turf, play it safe, and innovation will flatline. But don't stop there. Empowerment isn't handing out autonomy like a participation trophy. It's about clear boundaries. People need guardrails, not a free pass to do whatever. You remove the distractions, the nonsense processes, the pointless approvals that suck the life out of momentum. Then you give them a defined, measurable scope to run wild inside, where they can experiment, break rules without breaking the company. That's where ideas go from cool theory to game changer. Finally, hold your people accountable with the same fire you hold yourself. Empowerment doesn't mean anything goes. It means you trust that your team will take responsibility absolutely and relentlessly. If someone slips, you don't just blame them or ignore it. You coach them so hard they can't fail again. You don't tolerate excuses or comfort zones. Power isn't given, it's taken. And empowered people take ownership so freaking seriously, it terrifies them to waste it. This is how empowerment becomes the spark for not just innovation, but sustained innovation. The kind that punches through noise, storms through crisis, and builds something that actually lasts. Not just quick wins or flashy launches, but real transformation. You want your company to break out of survival mode and start creating the future? Stop trying to control. Start empowering. Build that culture where people own their success and failure with equal ferocity. Where they are free to challenge, disrupt, and remake the game every damn day. The clock is ticking, and anyone who thinks control is still king is already losing. Be the leader who understands that true power is in letting go, letting your people rise, screw up, and fight for the impossible. Because only that kind of freedom leads to innovation that doesn't die tomorrow. It multiplies, it scales, it changes everything. No more excuses. Do it now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.